I mean, collaborative is a worldview, but it is also a different way of proceeding in divorce. And in Colorado, as in Texas and in other states, it's embodied in our statute. So in a collaborative divorce, you have two parties who are willing to undertake their divorce, come to all their agreements before anything is filed with the court. It requires two collaboratively trained attorneys and parties who sign an agreement that says they will share all information collaboratively and they will work with joint experts, and that they will meet together in a series of meetings where they will address the issues in their divorce. Usually the meetings being broken out into things like, what are we going to do with the children? What are we going to do with the house? How are we going to value the business? How are we going to allocate the assets? How are we going to allocate the debts? So parties sign an agreement called a collaborative agreement ahead of time, and they agree that they're going to proceed with this process and settle their case and then file everything with the court. It takes the pressure off the parties of being on the litigation path. It has a tendency to decrease conflict because we provide support for the parties within the context of collaborative divorce to deal with emotional issues as they arise. And it has the benefit of ensuring that hopefully people will be able to co-parent together in the future because they haven't sort of undertaken this high conflict litigation path that can really disrupt families. Difficulties with the collaborative process, I think, are that if you sign on to the collaborative agreement, you're agreeing that if one of you decides you can't finish the collaborative divorce and you're just going to go ahead and file the case, then the case automatically drops out of collaborative and both collaborative attorneys have to be fired, and the parties will hire at that point new litigation counsel to move their case forward. In addition, any joint experts that were hired during the collaborative process also have to be fired unless both parties agree that they can use that work product. This is, I think, tough for people to comprehend, but it does help keep people in the collaborative process because nobody wants to start their divorce over, pay new attorneys to get up to speed. So it makes it feel like everybody has some skin in the game, and it has a tendency to ensure that everybody pushes to get the collaborative divorce done. It also ensures that you don't have counsel in the collaborative process who are really strategizing and creating their litigation case during the collaborative process. It's a very, very helpful way to run a divorce for certain people. Some people have extremely complex issues that judges aren't going to have the time on their docket to be able to address. Some people really have a focus on ensuring that they can maintain a good relationship going forward. And the team is really focused on ensuring that that is the case. So there are times when collaborative divorce is really the best resolution because litigation can spin out of control and it can damage people.